In 1998, my friend Binda Colebrook and I hatched a great scheme to win riches and acclaim teaching art to toddlers in her Lower East Side studio.
It had been a sweatshop, so there was still like threads and fabric kind of tucked in corners everywhere.
There was this scary freight elevator and no hot water.
There was no hot water.
The idea was each day would celebrate a different color.
Wouldn't it be cool to just introduce them to color and then kind of went from there?
We were like, oh, we can hang up fabric in that color and I can show them paintings in that color. And I'm like,
I'll make big pots of the color of the day and we'll get them to finger paint.
Oh God, homemade finger paint that I boiled up with cornstarch and food coloring in my East Village tenement.
That was a lot of work.
I also illustrated an original story for every class. Remember the first one?
it's about a tomato.
Who inadvertently wound up at that festival in Spain where people hurl thousands of tomatoes at each other.
You had a song, right?
The color of the day, sung to the tune of the Duke of York.
Of course.
And then there was the nightmare of the snack.
Okay, yes, that's right. So what would we have done?
What do you mean what? I thought you just went to a bodega and looked around for something blue you could feed to toddlers.
Blue chip, corn chips,
Red,
tomatoes.
pink.
Well, radishes till you cut into them. Pink Jello.
Taste the rainbow.
Didn't we use Salvador Dali lips for red?
Maybe.
Isn't there a painting where there's just like lips floating in the sky?
Probably.
Orange, I think probably Rothko, and
Yellow Rothko, blue Rothko.
brown, maybe Rothko. I really loved Pink Day. I had like a little house frame thing and we hung pink tulle all over it, and then there was a pink background, and I think the paint came out super strong that day.
Brown Day sort of sticks with me because the snack was raisins, and Alexander took 2 giant honking handfuls of it.
The child deprived of any sugar.
His nanny's like, oh no, he's gonna do a big duty now.
Meanwhile, we are deeply into the concept of brown. How does this El Greco make you feel?
Black Day was pretty cool from the photos.
Wasn't the premise that we would engage all 5 senses? Isn't that how we sold it to the parents?
That's right, yeah.
Ultimately, I think Colorbox was pretty revealing about our ambitions for our own personal children, that they would grow up to be the kind of people who can take joy in a tangerine, or in seeing a Georgia O'Keeffe sky in real life, or being the only person to have a bright umbrella on an otherwise gray day. It going really